Alright guys, welcome to this video. Today we are going to talk about curves. Another video for you on CorelDraw, how to create curves. Curves are very important in design. So if some instance, not all the shapes that you can choose from here. We have the basic shapes, we have the rectangular, we have the ellipse tool, we have the polygon, and so on and so forth. But there are times that you want to create your own shapes. We've learned how to create our own shapes with other tools. We are moving on to do this with rectangle tool. So first of all, click and then move, and then I'll convert this one to curves. So before I can do that, first of all, I'll right click on it and you see convert to curve over here. Another way is to go to the object, come down here, you see convert to curves. Another one is this side, you click on it, make sure that the object is selected, and then you see convert to curves. You click on this arrow and then you see convert to curve over here. Now from here, or the keyboard shortcut is Control Q. So Control Q to convert it to curve. Then I will click on the shape tool, and then I want it to be in the curve form, so I will right click on the edge and then see this option, select to curve, and I'm going to see this arrow, click, drag it down, click, drag it up, click, to get something like this. Now I can also click this side, convert to curves, and then I'll have something like this. Right click this side, convert to curve, and then we have something like this. Right click the downside to curve, and then I have something like this. Alright, so these are things that you can do with your convert to curve. Now let's look at something else. So let me draw another one, Control Q to convert it to curves, and then this time around let me convert it to curve and then move it this side. Now you can also add nodes. These ones are called nodes. Remember we talked about them earlier on. These are nodes, so I can create node over here. There are two ways to do that. The first one is to right click on it and then you see add, click on add, and then I'll be able to create another node over here, so that I'll be able to curve it this way if I want to do something like this. If I want to delete it, right click on it and select delete to delete it. Another way to create it is to double click on it to create it. Okay, then you see that when I click and drag, it affects both sides. But if I want it to affect only one side, what I'll do is I'll right click on one side and then select, you right click and then you see caps over here, this caps. So I click on it and then I'll be able to work within this side only. So I can convert it to curve anyhow I want it this side. I can also do the same thing for this and this, you see. But if I want the both side to be moving, then I'll right click and say smooth, and then once I smooth it, then I'll be able to move it how I want it. We also have break apart. I click and then you see break apart over here. Then I can drag this side to this side, bring this one to this side anyhow I want it, bring this one to this side how you want it. You can do that using the break apart. So that is how. So let's look at some few examples what you can actually use curves to do. So I'm going to delete this one, and then I'm going to use the pen tool to create one. Now let's click on the pen tool. Now the pen tool is located at where the freehand tool is, under the zoom tool. So we click and hold, and then there are a lot of tools over here to use. We have the freehand, we have the 2.2 point line, we have the bezel, we have the pen, we have the B-spline, we have the polyline, and then we have the 3-point curve. So I'm going to use the pen tool because I like using it a lot. So I'll click on it, just click, drag, click, click, and click. Bring it down, click, move it somewhere here. Let's see, here is okay. Click, and then join it to this side. Now after I'll click on the shape tool. This one is already converted to curve, so I won't be able to see the option that say convert to curve. So all that I'll do from here is to right click and then to curve. Now I can delete this because I want to from this side to this side to move. If these points are there, when I click on this and drag, it will really affect this side. I don't want it that way. So what I'm going to do is that I will delete this one by double clicking on it to delete, and also delete this one. Then I'll have more access. So I can click and drag this one to this, click and drag this. And then I'll do the same thing to the downside to curve, then delete this, then click somewhere here. Then I can send this one closer to this. I can bring this one to this, creating something like let's say a leaf like form. So that we have something like that. If you're not okay with it, you can always click on the shape tool and then come and manipulate it the way you want it to look like. It's up to you. You are the designer. How you want it to look like depends on totally you. So from here I have this. Let's try something nice. I can click here, but if you click on it, you see what happens. So make sure it's just close to it, and then let's say click, and then click. Sorry, this one is not working for me. So let's say, let me use the freehand tool. Let me draw from outside, click, and then I'll draw to this side also, and then double click, and then you can just, so sorry, you have to single click it. So I'm going to do it again. So freehand, let's come to this side, click, and then click, and then after I click on the convert to curve, make sure it's on the line, convert to curve, and then I can create something like this from here, drag it to this side, and then I have something like this. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I can also use a pen tool to draw something like this to this side. Let's see. Okay, so I just need one. So let me just double click this side. So after that I can duplicate it. So we know how to duplicate. Control D to be duplicating, and then you arrange them how you want it. Extend them. You can even bring it to this side, and then you click, you drag, you bring another one somewhere here, you right click, and then you'll be working on it so you get whatever you want from here. So our focus is on the curve, so I'm not going too much. Let me delete everything from here, and I'm going to use the pen tool to create another curve. Now when you're drawing, then you want a straight line, make sure that you hold the shift key to get a straight line, and then let me double click, and then click on the shape to convert to curve, and then I have something like this over here. So once I have something like this, I can click on this, click on the shape tool, click, hold the shift key while you click and drag, and then you right click. After that, off the mouse, off the keyboard, and then we are going to use this mirror option to mirror it vertically, and then we have something like this, and then I can bring this closer to it, and then click here, hold the shift key and drag it to get something like this, and then right click on it, and then after that Control D to be duplicating it, and we have something like this. Once you are done, I can just create some small circle over here this way, click on it, drag it to this side, and then click again, hold the shift key, and then you add the right click, and then let's say we have something like this over here, something like this over here, and then I can use the pen tool to, let's say, draw something like this, convert this to curve, and then have something like this. And then this is simple design. So what I'll do is I can increase the outline so that I have something very nice like this. Alright, so now we are going to use for a real design, so I'm going to cover the whole of this with a rectangle shape, and then I will copy and paste this one. So what I'll do is copy, paste, or you can use a duplicate option. Click here, drag it to the center. Make sure that whilst you are dragging, you see center somewhere here. So like this. So that means that the page is divided into two. So the next one is click, convert to curve, right click this side, and then to curve. And then I believe you've seen designs that are made through something like this. So we have it this way. After that, I can choose a color for this, click this side, choose a color for this, and then I can start with my design. Now let me create another page. Now this time around I'm going to do the same thing but with a different, so click, and then let's say duplicate, so Ctrl D to duplicate, and then I can press P for it to move to the exact center. And this time around let me click from here to here, to somewhere here like this, and then right click on it, convert to curve, right click, and then to curve, and then I can create something like this for my design. And then whatever I want to do with this, I can do it. I can even click here and move it up a little. If I'm not okay with how it looks like, just come back to the shape tool, click here, move it, move this one if you want to move this one further. It depends on how you want it to be like. So from here, maybe if I think it's okay, let's say I want the name of the company to be here, so I can click here. So once I'm done, if I don't want this, I just change the font style to the style that I want, and there are a lot of fonts that I can choose from. So I want this one, click, and then I can increase the size as well, and click, drag it to here, and then click here, I can choose a color for this, and then I'm good to go. Okay, so there are a lot of things that you can do with convert to curves. So for today we are going to end here. God willing, in another video I'll show you more examples, another example on how to use the curves, and then you try. So please don't forget to subscribe, like my videos, and then please you can also share. So see you on the next video. Bye bye.